So I finished getting ready for the day. I've got my Connie utility uniform on. Moisturiser away and my makeup. And I want to share with you the socks that I've got on for today because these socks are an absolute triumph. I got them for Christmas and they're made of bamboo and they are the comfiest socks I've put on for absolutely ages. So I'm so grateful for these. Decided last night, this morning, to actually get rid of an odd pair of old socks which I've had for such a very long time, and they were becoming threadbare. Usually my rule is if a sock gets a hole in, then I can throw it away. And I usually find that really incredibly satisfying because it's like the sock has come to the end of its long life and I'm so grateful for the sock, but I can finally throw it away. And these socks were like becoming threadbare but had no technical holes in, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to call it a day. It's time for the socks to hang up their hat. You know, I said kind of thank you for the socks, kind of by feeling very grateful for them. You know, thanks so much for those socks. But so new socks have been incoming. I got these for Christmas, and I don't think I've really worn them too many times since because they are so comfortable. So I don't think I've actually had a chance to wear them. I'll give you a little slice of them now. These are the socks in question and they are just absolutely amazing. They are so comfortable. They just fit my feet really well. They're like a hug, but they're warm at the same time. So I'm going to be really looking forward to getting the use out of these. I find it genuinely really helpful to have like a new pair. I have to say at the moment I'm struggling to actually pair up my socks. I've got like a fair amount of black ones circulating, but they're kind of all actually odd. So at some point, I'm going to look forward to really repairing them all back up together again. So I'm here and I'm back from the allotment. And I've kind of been thinking a couple of things. One is that I'm feeling frustrated that I can't track my progress. I'm sort of doing all these little things all the time, and it's really hard to tell if it's having any effect at all. So I need to actually make a note of a couple of things to remember. So what I'm doing, please excuse my moisturiser's started pilling really savagely. But what I'm starting doing is like forcing myself through my jobs list now because I'm actually sick to death and I'm sick and tired of just milling around doing little jobs here and there and literally not feeling like I'm getting anywhere. So I'm making some cold hard jobs now and I'm actually like forcing myself to do them. I know I've got a little bit of like a neck issue, but my face looks good. So it's because I'm basically all slouched up on the sofa. Wait, should I try and just get a better, like, just 1 second? So now I have adopted the full supine position. My face doesn't look as good, and nor does my hair, but I have achieved my final reclining resting place for today, this afternoon, or at least just this shot, this take. So let's just chat quickly about several things. Tracking. I am feeling or noticing a need to track my progress because I'm chipping through jobs and progress feels very slow. And I'm just kind of thinking, well, how long is everything going to take? I thought I'd be hitting certain other milestones by now. I have technically got 3 days off in a row, and I'm just feeling stressed, if I'm honest. Like, I think yet again I've got just a little bit too much going on. I was trying really desperately to simplify, and it just seems like nature loves a vacuum, and it's just filled it right back up again. So all of that being said, I'm kind of reflecting on a couple of things, and I kind of feel like I'm staring down the barrel of a gun again, just looking into next week. I do want to continue to work out how to make money online. I am continuing to try with the trading. It hasn't been the best day. Today it's been quite draining. It has affected my mood, and it has affected my energy levels because I've put so much into it, like probably about 6 hours of quite intensive concentration and quite intensive time. And I am like just shy of break even, and that's taken an immense amount of effort to come back to break even. So today's just one of those days, not a good day for trading. I've had 4 good days and 1 bad day, so I'm going to just try and move forwards. It's kind of alarming because with the 4 good days I've just had, part of me was thinking, oh, well, maybe this means that, you know, I'm on the crest, I'm on the cusp of actually being able to like implement this professionally speaking and feed it into my weekly rota budget, which is, you know, very much needed. I think everything that's going on for me at the moment, the crux of everything, like the underpinning of my physical existence, is just coming down to and boiling down to money at the moment. And it is a factor in the stress. It's sort of everything's just coming back down to money, and I need to bite the bullet and just pull it out of the bag somehow. And believe you me, I'm trying. And I will continue to try because I don't have a choice. And I feel a little bit frozen and headachy about it. I think I'm gonna have some sausages in a minute. I think that's gonna really help me. And I think I'm also going to try and finish clearing the sofa so that I can just at least have somewhere nice to just rest. I agreed to go out later this afternoon. Hopefully that's going to be okay. And I have a meeting online tonight. So there's just plenty happening. And sometimes I just kind of feel like, well, when is it going to end? Like, when am I going to get a rest? When am I going to feel a bit more in control of my day and a bit more in control of my finances and not just slave to being here, there, and everywhere? Or maybe it's a mindset thing. Maybe it's a mindset shift, because I don't really have too much of a choice at the moment other than to just keep going, keep trying and keep working it out. In terms of going back to the tracking, I now have 9 subscribers, which is an absolute utmost miracle, considering that the vast majority of the footage that I have been recording has probably, I'm thinking, 80 to 90% has been filmed here on my sofa, just as I like it, just as I would like it to be. This is, or has been, a monumental breakthrough for me, and potentially just is the crux of the channel. Can you imagine if I grew a channel based on me recording myself talking and chatting and processing life and the passing by of time and moments on my sofa because I am perfectly comfortable to do that. I'm perfectly happy to do that. I feel perfectly comfortable and happy, say if that were to be my offering. I would feel like I've made it. I've made it in life. I would just feel great. I just caught myself there because I just realised or remembered or brought to mind that actually probably being on the sofa all of the time is probably not conducive to putting myself in environments or situations that would otherwise be very good for working on myself and improving myself and working on my character and striving to perfect my character. So I'll have to take this with a pinch of salt. And, you know, as much as maybe imagine if I could launch a YouTube channel from like the comfort and safety of my own sofa, maybe it's like not a lifestyle choice, as if to say I would be here all the time. Maybe I go live the life and then I just come back and talk about it on the sofa, which is, to be fair, kind of what I have been doing. And it's what I can continue to do, because the fact of the matter is I'm going to be going back up to full-time hours next week, and I honestly am absolutely dreading it. I'm just dreading it, and I don't like this. I don't want to have a whinge in a moment. I don't like this feeling that I'm kind of slave to just however many hours Starbucks wants from me, and then if they don't want the hours from me, they don't give me the hours. But I don't want the hours. I need the money. I don't want the hours. I want my time. I want my time, and I would like to work out. I would like to use my time to work out how I can go about doing other things, such as setting up a business online. You know, genuinely, how can I get this ball rolling? I could be a trader. I don't know. It's mean. It's still remains to be seen. It's just all. But at least I've got some footage for today. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. It's made my day, honestly. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I started this. It's been awesome. It's been really cool. So I'm up to 9 subscribers now, and I'm up to two whole watch time hours. My new bra is really comfortable, by the way. Just appreciating it. It's also kind of fun to walk around in. Anyway, I digress. I'm up to 2 watch time hours, which is cool because at 4,000 I would be able to be monetized if I also have 1,000 subscribers. So a little way to go, but to be fair, I didn't actually think I would get this far. I think I've been doing this for just over 2 weeks now, a daily video. And it does seem like the views are increasing, the subscribers are increasing, and the watch time hours are increasing, which is really cool. And slowly but surely, little by little, my life is improving. I need to keep striving to work on myself in earnest. But my life is improving, and I need to kind of find a way to track the progress of what it is that I'm doing. Because, like I said, it just sort of feels like an endless hamster wheel at the moment. I can't really tell if I am actually achieving anything or not, even though I must be, because I'm always doing something. So, on that note, I'm going to go and cook some sausages and sign off here. Um, Thank you so much for watching.